Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to podcast episode 2. Now, if you're watching this on the replay, fast forward to the 3-minute mark. That's when we're going to start the show. But for the next 2.5 minutes, I just want to say hi to everyone. Izzy and MJ are in the house from Endless RVing. Dee Dee's in the house. Hey Doris, how's it going? Steve saying, hey Matt and RV Review crew, how's it going? Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you can see me okay, if you can hear me okay. And we're just going to wait another minute and 45 seconds for everybody who's late to check in. Oh, man, we got somebody checking in from Mexico. Leave down in the comments below. Let me know where you're watching from today. Let me know what's going on. Oh, we got viewers from Canada, America, Mexico. So we got all of the Americas. Dan says, hey. Mary says, hey. How is it going? Amp to Glamp, how are you guys? Hope everything's going well with your bounder. Loud and clear from San Diego. You didn't start with the da-da-da. Oh, starting the show today. We got New Jersey in the house or New Jersey in the house. Canada, Virginia. Where's Matt? I'm here in Florida right now. Oh, man, we got people camping. Oh, from Camp Hill. Only 15 minutes away from the Hershey RV Show. Jerry Simpson from Baltimore. Carroll County, Maryland in the house. Man, we got a lot of people. Oh, look at this. We got Sweden. What time is it in Sweden? That's crazy. Pennsylvania, Delaware. Very, very cool. I hope everybody's having a great day. And we got Mr. Tom and Missy Northam. California, Texas, new RV owner. Awesome, Mark Anthony. What type of RV did you just get? Tom from San Antonio. Lots of people from Maryland. Lots of people from all over the world. This is very, very exciting. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. And again, this is our brand new podcast, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everyone. Welcome to podcast episode 2. Of the podcast show with no name. Now, listen, we have figured out a name, but we're not going to be debuting the name of the podcast until next episode. Hey, Mr. Stewart, how's it going from Ocala? Mr. Stewart, he has that beautiful Integra Esteem 27U. That's a very popular video, but so welcome everybody to the podcast. Again, we do have a name, we do have it picked out, and we do have a winner of the $250 lifetime membership to campgroundviews.com. And we will be announcing the winner and the new name of the podcast next Thursday. So let's get started. Again, if you guys are new to the podcast, we're kind of breaking it up in 3 ways. Part 1 is going to be breaking news. Part 2 is going to be the story of the theme of the day. And this week, the theme or the story or the whole point of this podcast is all about the Hershey RV Show. Are we going this year? Now that we're independent, are we going to be able to go to Hershey? And then at the end of the 3rd segment, we will do Q&A. So first, I'm running solo today. Will is in the building, not this building, but he is in Maryland, and he will check in with us in a little bit. Will is feeling a little under the weather, but we will check in with him in a second. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Thank you so much. So let's get in to breaking news stories around the RV industry. If anybody's a video editor and they can do some like news breaking story, I'd appreciate that. And first, so sorry, before we give the breaking news story, I would like to say happy National Dog Day to all the dogs out there. There's a picture of me and Una is sitting by my feet right now. So breaking news stories. First story, wholesale RV values trend continues. Listen, guys, according to the Black Book RV market, in July, used towables are up 2.1% from the previous month, and used motorhomes are up 3.1%. Here's what that means. If You do not like your RV. Now is the time to sell it. Dealerships, they cannot get new units. Dealerships, I know all of them. General RV, RV1, Lazy Days, Grizzeni's, Giant Wreck World. They have hundreds of units on order that are already sold that they can't get to the customers because the manufacturers can't build them fast enough, and there's so many shortages. And so right now, your unit is worth so much more if it's used. And let me tell you guys something. I should have taken a clip from a year ago, or now almost a year and a half ago, when I told everybody that they were missing out on deals of a lifetime. And anybody who took my advice, who bought, April, May, or even June of last year, their RV that they bought new, that they're supposed to drive off the lot and take a depreciation hit, they can sell right now and make a profit. So right now is a great time to sell your RV. Don't sell your RV if you like your RV, because when you buy your next RV, you are going to be paying a premium. But if you're not using your RV, guys, now's the time to sell it. Next story, Newmar president Matt Miller to retire. So this is a really big deal, guys. He's been president of Newmar since 2006. And as you guys probably know, like 2 years ago, Winnebago bought Newmar, but everything was kind of staying the same. They were kind of letting Newmar and Matt Miller do their thing. So I'm pretty interested to see what's going to happen in the future. If you guys want to hear more about this story, Izzy and MJ have a great video. They launched this video yesterday, and it's already at 11,000 views. And they go a lot more into details about that news story on Matt Miller retiring. They're Newmar owners, so they're all about the Newmar. So make sure you guys check out Izzy and MJ's video after that. Next breaking news report. This is from RV Business. Oops. The Matt Miller stories from RV Pro and the wholesale RVs from RV News. So appreciate all the different news sources. So RV Business announced Ram is ready for an electric ProMaster van for 2023. That is very, very, very exciting. Let's take a look at that news article again. Ram by 2023 is going to have an all-electric RV. Well, not RV, but ProMaster van chassis, which means it's going to get adapted into the RV space. This is so huge, guys. The fact that they're announcing this for 2023, I don't know if they mean the year 2023 or the RV year 2023, because if it's the RV year 2023, it's next year. I really thought it would be 2025 before we started seeing the EV chassis. So that's very, very exciting there. I don't even know how they're going to do it, but it's going to be just, again, very exciting. I always like when new things are coming out, and it's just so crazy to see technology. It's kind of like year over year, it's like getting better and faster and everything. It's really, really awesome. Next piece of news. This was a picture taken off of the Alliance Facebook group. That is an Alliance Valor with full body paint. Super exciting. And I heard that they're going to be releasing it or showing it or showcasing it at the Hershey RV Show, which means we're going to have it first to show everybody. Or does it mean that? It all depends on if we're going to the Hershey RV Show. But that's very exciting. As you guys know, Will and my favorite fifth wheel, more Will than me, but Will and my's favorite manufacturer is Alliance RV. We love the owners. We love the brand. We love the product, and it's at a great price point. But the one thing that Will has been pushing for is full body paint. FBP. Give us some paint. Give us something sexy. And let me tell you guys something. That is a beautiful paint job. That is what you call an awesome kick-ass toy hauler. And I'm really excited to see how it's going to perform at the Hershey Show. And hopefully it will now be an option. Probably, it won't probably be until next year that it will be an option for their fifth wheels, for their Alliance Paradigms. And then final news story is this. There is a new player in the town of RVs. So let me read here. Oh man, I clipped out the wrong part. But Ember RV. So Jayco got bought out by Thor Industry like 4 or 5 years ago. And a lot of the employees and the ownership and the management has been under this non-compete since being bought out. Well, the non-compete's over, guys. And now there's a new manufacturer called Ember RV, who it's going to be like a Jayco motorhome or even better than a Jayco motorhome and travel trailer and towables. And let me tell you guys something. The team and the management team, they're young people, just like the Brady's from Alliance. And they don't have this old 30-year veteran mentality going on that a lot of people in the RV industry have. So it's new, it's going to be fresh, it's going to be bright, it's going to be innovative. I'm super excited to see who they dealer, who they partner with, and I just hope it's going to be with somebody, and I hope they want to partner with Matt's RV Reviews and give us some secret access to some of the first Ember RVs out there on the market today. Great. So that is breaking news from around the RV industry. We're about to go to part 2 of the podcast. But first, I do want to give a special shout out to our sponsor of the podcast. You guys might be familiar with campgroundviews.com. Campgroundviews.com is a great friend to the show. And what campgroundviews.com is, it's 360 digital tour of campgrounds. So you guys spend all this time doing your research trying to find the right campground, or trying to find the right RV. Well, now you can do the research of finding the right campground. They've partnered with recreation.gov, who's all the state and national parks. So now you can tour them, find the campsite you want to stay at, and actually book that campsite. We have an interview with Mark, the owner of campgroundviews.com. Make sure you check out that video. I've linked that video down in the description below. Also, there's a promo code for campgroundviews.com. Make sure you use our link below. We are now 100% independent because of sponsors like campgroundviews.com. So make sure you support them because that's the best way to support us. So when I talk about us, I'm talking about me and Will. And let's check in from Prince Frederick, Maryland, to check in with Will. Hey, Will, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Good. Where are you at today?
Just at home. Like I had like 2 weeks.
Nice. So, why aren't you on the show today?
So, the last probably call it 10 days, I have had COVID. So I
Oh no, COVID-19, not you, Will.
Yeah.
No. So what happened?
So obviously I don't know where I got it from or when or how I caught it or anything. But yeah, I mean one morning I woke up and my whole body hurt. I couldn't move. It was very painful. And, the symptoms just kept kind of growing from there. And I've had pretty much every symptom of COVID. So,
oh man.
Yeah,
Well,
it's been a little rough, but I'm definitely on the up and up now. So,
okay.
so we could be back soon. The
Good.
show must go on.
The show goes on. And speaking of the show goes on, so we had a memory card that had like 7 or 8 towable videos that I seem to misplace. And I know it's at Will and Jen's house. I just don't know where it is. But so we're out of towable videos. So here's what is exciting, Will. Tomorrow's towable episode, or maybe it's going to be Saturday's episode. I did go to RV1 of Tampa and recorded the Black Series, which is a super
Very
awesome
exciting.
looking travel trailer. But for the next week, Will needs to get better. So Andrea's actually going to fill in. We're either going to go to Giant Rec World on Monday or RV1 or maybe Grzeni's. I don't know where we're going on Monday, but Andrea's going to be filling in for Will. And then, Will, you need to take care, rest up, get well soon, because we have to meet up again because the show goes on and we have to get filming again.
Yeah,
So,
and like I said, I'm definitely on the up and up. I just got to be careful over the next couple days. So I'm already. Also, Jen did get COVID.
oh
I don't
man,
think she got it. Whenever I got it, because she got it probably about 5 days after me. So, but I don't think she got as bad of a case of it.
okay.
Hopefully. So, but technically my quarantine period is up now. They said that at this point, even some of the symptoms I'm having, I'm actually okay to go out. I'm just trying to take it easy and,
Yeah, for sure.
be careful until.
Yeah, we'll probably wait another week or two. We want you all rested up for the
Yep,
Hershey RV show, Will.
exactly.
So rest up. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you guys.
All right. So next part 2 of the blog or the vlog, not the vlog, what's this called? A podcast, is the question, now that Matt and Will's independent, Matt, Will, Jen, and Andrea, now that we're all independent, are we still going to be going to the Hershey RV show? Guys, the answer is yes. We did purchase a booth spot at the Hershey RV show. So we will be there and we will be looking forward to meeting each and every one of you guys. So let's see a map of the Hershey RV show, okay? This is the Hershey RV show. And let's talk a little bit about this map, because let me explain to everybody how the Hershey RV show actually works. And then I will show you guys where we actually plan on being. So how the Hershey RV show works is there's 3, well, there used to be 3. Now there's only 2 big manufacturer shows a year. It was the Pomona RV show in California, the Hershey RV show in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and the Tampa RV Super Show. The Pomona show has since gone away, but what's new is, or what's different about those shows is they're actually put on by the manufacturers. So when you go to the Tampa Summer Show, that's put on the dealerships at Tampa, and they just bring their inventory that they have. Whereas these super shows, it's the manufacturers are spending the money, and they're bringing every single make, model, brand, manufacturer, every single floor plan and everything, all at one place at one time. And the Hershey show is where they debut the new stuff. So when me and Will and Andrea and Jen are at the Hershey show this year, we're going to be recording a new segment. So if you guys remember the Tampa Super Show, we did the 2021 Matt's RV Reviews Awards. And next Tampa show, we are going to be doing the 2022 awards for the best RVs of the year. But the Hershey show, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a video segment called What's New for 22? Okay? And so we're going to go to each and every single manufacturer, Forest River, Keystone, Thor, Fleetwood, this brand, that brand. And we're going to give them a video, and we're going to talk about what's new. Is it a new floor plan? Is it a new option like full body paint? Is it an all new total lineup? So it's going to be really exciting to see what's new for 2022. And we will be doing that with every single manufacturer at the Hershey show. So let's take a look at this map, guys. As you guys can see here, if we start in the upper right corner, it says the parking right there. If we go over to the left, it says Grand Design and F9 and Keystone RV right there. next to it. So first and foremost, none of the manufacturers are in the same spot every year at the Hershey Show. They're actually a drawing every year. So it's pretty confusing how they do it. And the show's never the same. But if you look at this, Forest River has a very big presence, okay? So you got your Grand Design and your Keystone, and then moving left, you do have Pleasure Way, Grench RV, and A-Liner right there in very small print. Then if you move to the left, you have Forest River and then Forest River. Now, you guys might be wondering, Forest River has a huge section, okay? That's not just Forest River. That's Forest River, Primetime RV, Palomino RV, Coachman RV, and East to West RV is all going to be in E1 and B2 where Forest River is. Below Forest River's Heartland, they got a really good spot. And then below them is American Coach, Fleetwood, and Holiday Rambler in A4. Now, if you guys look at that, we're actually, if you look to the right of that, there's Thor Motor Coach. Our tent is going to be set up right in between Fleetwood, Holiday Rambler, and Thor Motor Coach. Right there, we are going to be smack in the middle of the show. You guys won't be able to miss us. But it looks like Thor got a really great spot right there. And it looks like Fleetwood got stuck with like a bad spot, in my opinion. Looks like it's a small, narrow spot. And then Crossroads RV, if you guys look right underneath there, Crossroads RV has a huge spot right there. How the heck did they get that? I know it's a drawing. I know it's random. But Crossroads RV, I'm not even being rude. They're irrelevant, in my opinion. I mean, we've never even had a Crossroads on the show, and nobody's even asked for Crossroads. Don't get me wrong. We are gonna have a Crossroads video, but they're irrelevant, in my opinion. And then look at that. Below them, Lance and Renegade also got a premium spot. Man, I mean, that's crazy that they got a premium spot as well. And then below them is Tiffin and Fan Lee, okay? Now, Tiffin was there last year, so that's not too bad for them. And then below them is Jayco. And then again, just like Forest River, that's not just Jayco. That's going to be Jayco, Highland Ridge, and Integra Coach. So then to the right of them is Winnebago. This is where Winnebago was last year. They're going to have their B's and their A's. Below Thor Motor Coach is Newmar. Newmar's in a good spot. And then below that is Alliance RV. Now, you guys can't see on this map here, but it looks like Alliance is also going to have a very small display near Keystone RV as well. Like, it showed on the map that they were kind of going to have like a two-part display. I didn't really understand what was going on there. But yeah, very exciting stuff. You know, here is some of the news. Camping World won't be at the RV show at all. So there is a lot of dealerships who are going to be taking advantage of that and getting some premium spots. And then even some manufacturers like Alliance. I know Alliance was only supposed to have a couple of spots, maybe like 2 or 3, where now they have a big area. And that's great because you guys know we love our Alliance. And there's just going to be a lot of great stuff for the Hershey RV Show. And yes, we will be taking questions in a few minutes, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, MJ said maybe Camping World will be in the sky again. Yeah, as long as they're not in the sky on Monday and Tuesday messing up my videos, that would be great. But Izzy and MJ are going to be at the Hershey RV Show. There's going to be a lot of YouTubers there, and we're going to be there. And we hope to meet everybody. We are going to have our stickers for sale, and we're going to be there meeting people, taking pictures, answering questions. Now, listen, guys. If it's anything like the Tampa show, it's going to be mayhem. So it's you know, it's going to kind of be turning and burning. But what we're going to try to do is Will's going to be there, Andre's going to be there, I'm going to be there, and Jen's going to be there. And if you guys have questions about stuff, I'm going to try to direct you to Will for questions so I can meet everybody or Andrea can meet everybody. And it gets mayhem, but it's going to be a great time. And we do plan on having at least one meet and greet, maybe even two. I'm thinking about having a meet and greet for our Patreons and a regular meet and greet. But I'm still not sure. I know we're going to have at least one meet and greet with everybody. We just need to find the place because let me tell you, there's a lot of people doing a lot of meet and greets and stuff. And Hershey, Pennsylvania is a small town. And so there's going to be a lot of people there. So I want to make sure it's a good spot for the meet and greet and everything. And yeah, so now I'm going to take your questions about the Hershey RV Show. Okay. Part 3 of the show, questions about the Hershey RV Show. If you have a question about us or the Hershey RV Show or anything, hashtag question and then put your question. We're going to be answering them for the next 10 minutes or so. And before we do, we have another exciting announcement. We have brought back our merchandise. So if you guys look below this video, we have links to teespring.com. We also have it down in the description below. Also, we're going to have this a link to it on our website. But listen, guys, we're bringing back the merch. We're bringing back our T-shirts, our mugs, our women's shirts, and our hoodies. We have several different designs. Right there, we have a design of our logo, Matt's RV Reviews. We have a special design of Andrea with little Una right there. We have this design, which is Art Deco, which is a picture of me and Andrea looking at a picture saying, is this Art Deco? We also have me climbing up the ladder of a motorhome saying, here we go now. Here we go now. And then for those of you guys who want a little bit more of a conservative shirt, maybe one without a cartoon character, we do have the Here We Go Now merch right here. This makes great gifts, men's shirts, women's shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs. I do recommend if you guys plan on getting some merch, get a size up. So if you're an extra large, get a 2XL, just because they cut the shirts a little short. And this is a great shirt. And then here's the #1 selling shirt. It's the prime pooping position, guys. And you know that's a porcelain mug. And we got it on the hoodies and everything. And then here's what we're doing, guys. Listen, here's what I want everybody to know. 1, when you see the design you want, you can actually pick whatever color you want. Just because the shirt is demonstrating as a gray shirt, you can get it as red or blue or white or black. You can get whatever shirt you want. Also, we do have a promo code for the podcast. When you go to checkout, right, down below, put whatever you want in your shopping cart, and down below, you're going to see promo code enter here. When you enter in the promo code podcast, you are going to get 15% off your merchandise. Again, I do have a link down below to Teespring, and it even says enter promo code podcast to save 15%. Finally, and then we're going to take your questions. If you are a member of our Patreon, we appreciate everybody who's a member of the Patreon. We can't be independent without our sponsors and Patreons. It was only $10 a month to join our Patreon. I will be listing a custom code, and my Patreon members will be getting 30% off merchandise. So if you're not a Patreon member, no big deal. You still get 15% off with promo code podcast, but our Patreon members do get 30% off. We appreciate you being a Patreon, and that's how we're able to be true and unbiased and independent on the show. Thank you so much. Again, let's start taking the questions. Hello, Jeffrey Jones. Hi, you're late. You're from Arizona. Jorge Espinoza. Thank you so much for the question. Hashtag question. Based off your experience, is the Hershey RV Show the place to get the best deal? So typically, no. RV shows used to be gimmicks, guys. They used to be able to get those deals at all times of the year. This year, though, I am going to say yes because, they're going to be with the manufacturers. It costs a lot of money to get to the Hershey RV Show. I know a lot of dealerships that are going to the Hershey RV Show. They are investing tons of money, tons of time, and tons of talent there. So going to the Hershey RV Show is an excellent place to buy an RV. Absolutely. Question. Can me and my friends tailgate and then hit the show for enjoyment without having the intent to purchase? Yeah, absolutely. Come to the RV show. That's a great place to hang out. Question. Will there be manufacturer discount pricing at the Hershey RV show? Yes, there absolutely will be. And listen, guys, just because one dealership is representing that one manufacturer, it doesn't mean that they're the only ones that can sell that manufacturer. Make sure you talk to different dealerships. If there's a salesperson you like, talk to them, hook up with them, let them know what you want, and make the dealerships fight against each other. Make them earn your business. That's what the show is all about. Question, is Leisure Travel Van the best brand of Class Bs? To a lot of people, it is. There's a lot of great brands of Class Bs. One big dislike about Leisure Travel Van is the wait time. If you guys saw my video that we did at Griseni's, you're on a 2-year waiting list. But Leisure does do an excellent job of making Class Bs. Good way to get the RVing bugs and eventually buy one. If you go without intention to buy first, see what's out there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Question. Where is a good place to inquire about a handicapped accessible Class A? So, Winnebago has handicap accessible Class A's, and I think Newmar does as well. They're not too popular. They're very expensive, but I know Winnebago is doing it. Sorry, I'm multitasking. So, yeah, definitely check out Winnebago. Do you plan on doing any KZ Durango reviews? Yes, we just did a KZ Durango Gold on Matt's RV Reviews Towables. Make sure you guys check that out. Hashtag, why is Camping World not going to be there? I don't know. They made the announcement that they're not doing any RV shows. Who knows why? Who cares why? One person's loss is another person's opportunity. Question, do they have used RVs there too? No. The Hershey RV Show is only new. Now, with that said, there is some slick gangsters out there who bring their RVs to the RV show and put a for sale sign in the window. You can see those RVs out in the parking lot. Question, why doesn't anyone make a true Four Seasons Class A motorhome for full times in cold weather? Is there notifications that you can make? So no, listen. There's no such thing as true Four Seasons. They can't say that. What's Four Seasons? Where's Four Seasons? If it's in Four Seasons in Florida, then yeah. But Four Seasons in Canada, no way, Jose. It's just not happening. And the thing is, they're not built like homes, and they're RVs, they're recreational vehicles. They are not made to go that way. Great tips. Thank you. Question. When is the show? Great question. The Hershey RV Show is September 15th through the 19th. Newmar has the Baystar now. Okay, I think you're talking about handicapped accessible. Will manufacturer reps be at the shows to answer questions? Absolutely. That is one of the best reasons why you should go to the Hershey RV Show. Because listen, RV salespeople, I was an RV salesperson. I still consider myself an RV salesperson, even though I'm not. We don't know everything. And by the time we do learn stuff, they've changed stuff like crazy. What's great about the manufacturer reps is they know their one product and they're experts about it. And so they're there to tell you why Tiffin's better than a Newmar, why Newmar's better than a Tiffin, why Fleetwood's better than a this brand or that brand. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great place to go. Question: Any manufacturer suggestion for a couple travel trailer, 25 foot or less, that I should check out at the show? Absolutely. I actually made a video for at the Tampa show, my top 5 travel trailers under 25 feet that I think you should check out. Which show has better discounts, Tampa or Hershey? That's kind of a great question. So it really just depends on the dealership. I know some brands are going to have a better discount at the Hershey show, and some brands are going to have a better discount at the Tampa show. It really just depends. Thank you so much for the super chat. Will you be reviewing the new Fleetwood Frontier model at Hershey? Abso-freaking-lutely, and I can't wait to see it. It's a really exciting RV, and it's going to be very exciting. Great question. Will Airstream be there? I don't know. I didn't see Airstream on the map. Doesn't mean they're not going to be there. I just don't know if they're going to be there. Question: If you plan on buying an RV, do you bring your trade with you? Possibly. Depends on how far away you live. That's always a good negotiating point, and it lets them know that you're serious. But I imagine at the Hershey RV show this year, it's going to be a lot of what am I trying to say? It's going to be a lot of ordering RVs. I don't think there's going to be too many RVs that you'll be able to drive away. There might be. Question: Will Winnebago have Class B pluses there at the show? Absolutely. I prefer Coke over Pepsi. Where's the prime pooping place at the show? I don't know. That's a great question. Hashtag questions. Have you heard anything about Tiffin making a Super C? That's the word on Tiffin's Facebook. Tiffin's now owned by Thor, guys, so anything is possible. Is there a list of RV dealers? Yes. If you guys go to the HersheyRVShow.com, or I think it's largestrvshow.com, just Google Hershey RV Show. You will be able to see a list of everything. Question: Will they have booths with RV accessories? Yes. Thank you so much, Drew. They're going to have so many booths there, so many everything. It is absolutely insane. Steve Z. Josh from Halo RV says Jayco 4-season trailers are rated for 0 degrees. Maybe. Bye, Jayco. Go into 0 degrees and tell me if your pipes don't freeze. It all depends. There's so many different factors. You need to have your propane running. If it's 0 degrees, you're going to burn out of your propane very fast. Not only that, is there wind blowing under your trailer? I mean, 0 degrees is awfully cold. And again, when it's 0 degrees, you're going to be burning through a ton of propane. So it's not necessarily about if the RV can withstand 0 degrees. It's, do you have enough propane? Okay, guys. Question: Which drives better, Class C's or Class A's? People, it's 6 in one, half dozen in the other. For me personally, I prefer the Class C. I would say it's more about your height. If you're short like me and you can fit in a Class C chassis, fine. Get the Class C. If you're a big guy like Will, then you're definitely going to want to get the Class A. Perfect. Well, guys, that's it. That's the podcast. Thank you, absolutely everybody, so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. We will see you Thursday, September 16th. I cannot wait to meet everybody this year at the Hershey RV Show. Big shout out to our sponsor, campgroundviews.com. And big shout out to everybody who is a member of our Patreon. Because of you guys, because of campgroundviews.com, we are able to go independent. And again, we did bring back the merchandise. We do have links to everything that we talked about down below. And then tune in next Thursday where we are going to be announcing the winner of the Newmar podcast. They get a lifetime membership to campgroundviews.com. And it's just very exciting. And we will have a name for the podcast next week. Thanks so much. See everybody at Hershey. And we will see you guys next time.